Alright, hey there, here, and we're back with more Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. And I have a headache, so I'm not sure how long this is going to go. Took some medicine for that. Might go full stream, might not. We shall see how I'm feeling. Probably will end up feeling better once the medicine starts working. But yeah, for now, let's just get on with this. Last time we did a whole lot of time with inventory management and dealing with some of the reputation stuff with the trade factions, then some planetary management where we finally found the second of 3 genestealer cults, this time on Dargonus. So that was a thing to deal with, though not entirely sure if it fully dealt with them, as apparently something big and scary potentially escaped. So we shall see whether or not we get another event for that later on. But after that, we then went to go deal with Heinrix's quest at the northern side of the area, which was helping out his friend, because apparently he has friends. On the planet, we found a group of researchers under attack by Drukhari. So I had to fight through a Drukhari blockade to get down to the planet. And then found a whole bunch of people slowly mutating due to the effects of the warp. And when we investigated a bit further, it became apparent that his friend was involved in some serious heresy. Yeah, she was researching the planet, which she found to have used the warp, apparently, or so she claims, for positive effects, and she was trying to use that to save everyone there. Didn't really exactly was working out because some people were driven insane and it was causing all sorts of mutations, but regardless, they were still being attacked by Drukhari, so we had to deal with that, and then she was eventually judged by Heinrix for her heresy, though he was regretful about it. We also learned a few things about the Inquisition, that there are factions in it, and that there are some who really get into the Xeno heresy and some who get really into the Warp heresy. And it seems like the Lord Inquisitor is into the Xeno heresy and may have intentionally sent Heinrix's friend to that world in order to get rid of her, and may have done the same to other members of retinue who got too troublesome. So yeah, the Lord Inquisitor is being a very suspicious person, which we'll probably have to deal with today, because right at this moment, I believe we have, just about all the quests are done. I mean, we still have the Three Phalanges, but yeah, nothing appeared for them, so might be progression for that later on. But yeah, for now, it's just Jai's quest on Footfall, and then meeting Lord Inquisitor, who's also on Footfall. Then we have this errand here. Hasn't really popped up or anything like that, so I don't know, I guess we could take a quick talk with our people and just exhaust those options and see if that progresses things. But for the most part, yeah, it's just those 2 quests. We've already gone through all the rumors, and even though, we've been through so many planets and some of them haven't disappeared, but I'm not sure there's anything else we can do with them. Yeah, just rumors, so. Oh yeah, except for Siege of the Euphrates 2, but that one I believe is related to main quest progression. Yeah, Terventius' masterpiece, that's about the body who's constructing his whole requesting of body parts, but since he's dead, should have been disappeared. Treachery in the Ocean, not sure about this. We've explored everything and there are no more worlds where there's unexplored points on them, so this one probably should have disappeared. Footsteps of History. Hmm. Yeah, we met the pilgrim. We already went to the world that he indicated, so that should be finished. Who's left there? Yeah, discovered a cache on the frozen world. Haven't had any encounters with the owner. Edge of the Emperor. Yeah, nothing more with those, though we do know Ulfar, and yeah, it's here in the region and may have something to do with his other Space Marine brothers. So I was probably referring to the Space Wolves. And then Xenos on the Rampage. Yeah, it's just about the increased Xenos presence in the area, which we know, like the Krudark Eldari and then the Drukhari being all unhappy about their situation. So yeah, rumors are pretty much done. Planetary stuff I think is also done. Yeah, except for a few reputation things, which we do not have enough for. Yeah, this one... Yeah, I tried to go for the weapon, which requires max reputation with the Drusians. I think that's max. But yeah, that is pretty much done as well. So yeah, it's just those two quests, the Jai's quest and then meeting the Lord Inquisitor, for now I believe. Yeah, though we still haven't done the companion quest for... or completed them for Cassia, Pascal, Ulfar, Argenta, and I think it's just them. There might be some more with Cabela though, and maybe Erlet. Still haven't done a follow-up with her regarding her broken soul stone. So there is all that. But as I said, it might just be progression related with the main quest. Now then, we're supposed to talk to Heinrix and Ptolemy about the latest news to Expanse. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything here. What are your duties? I think... Oh. Anything interesting lately? Perhaps you'd be interested in a Vox transmission I intercepted not long ago, the Captain. The thoroughly encrypted message contained the coordinates of a landing site on a certain planet, marked as rare cargo. I have not been able to uncover anything else, but I believe the encryption was intended for those who are involved in unsanctioned trade activities. A multitude of scout ships tirelessly explore the expanse in search of new resource deposits, but unfortunately, not all of them represented the interest of the Von Lances dynasty. I occasionally intercept Vox transmissions from ships prowling in your domain in search of easy loot. An asteroid the size of a small planet has been discovered in the Satos tomb system, and the prospectors believe there may be a wealth of resources hidden under the crust. And the last item for today, a few pilgrims from Footfall, who were graciously welcomed aboard, have been filling the crew's minds with tales of a world of the Ascended. They say that prayers on a world near the cold star Cinerus Maleficum have not ceased for several hundred years. They claim that the God Emperor himself chose on this planet and raised all of its people to his halls. Biggest coughs over the Vox system's grinding. We have suppressed these rumors to ensure that the crew are not distracted from their vital tasks, but perhaps you might decide to visit the planet, given its unusual reputation. Okay. Alright, and that cleared that one up. So there was something to talk to them about. Alright, let's go pay those places a visit. No, we never chartered for new routes. Okay, all the way over here. No, I think this one's Euphrates. Yeah, this one's the Siege of Euphrates. So. Yeah, all the way down here and then back again. Although we'll probably cross this one. No, all the way down this way. I think down this way. Alright, incredibly tired. Oh. During the period designated as a night shift, the air throughout the ship suddenly turned stale. Those who were awake reported feeling incredibly tired. Those who were asleep later reported having horrible nightmares. Xenos Aerolith, one of Lord Captain's present retinue, was found delirious in one of the ship's bays. She was screaming in an unholy language, her arms raised above her head, as if she was trying to keep the sky from falling. The forces were unable to free her from the trance. The two who attempted to move Aerolith were attacked and died instantly. The Xenos regained awareness about 10 hours later. She explained that she had seen her homeworld collapse around her, and she had been the only one able to hold up its walls. She added that no monkey should have ever touched her again without permission, and that in the future she would deal with this call to warp on her own. Oh, okay. Just Aerolith not having a good time. Alright, well, so far things have been pretty safe. Time to fight. Throw out the crew charge of the macro cannons. Alright, should be not too bad. Alright, actually before we continue this, hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, let us continue this.
I have a different perspective.
Was that the only one? No, there's one over here. Is the marksman behind the barrel again?
Curiosity sings in my veins.
No, just a bloodletter. Well, they're all kind of packed up kind of nicely. Cassia.
You serve me and the God Emperor,
Can you do
Cyber
something?
Attendant.
Oh, I forgot to do something.
Does something
Yeah, I was
trouble
supposed to
you, Lord
respect
Captain?
Jai and maybe Adira. But yeah, Jai and Cassia, they need to be respect. Because I don't use their pets all that much. Not quite. How far down can you go?
Isn't this a job for the
Good work. Killed a few of them. Are you going? Yeah, you're going last. Then, yeah, Gamma's going third. Okay, how far you can be there? Arrowlet, you can be there. Probably have you... Well, depending on how they stack up, might just have her focus on this bloodletter. Pascal probably did not need to bring you. And Harvey, be here somewhere in the middle. Oh, Erlen is going first.
This tedium is
Fine, go
beneath
after this
me.
guy.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause.
Then probably focus on that one. Oh, he was stunned apparently. I forget. Keep forgetting that Erlet has the ability to do that sometimes. Yeah, then Ulfar. Oh, she's gonna be on fire for a bit.
Doubt is for the weak. Faith shields me.
You're fine. Your faith is shielding you.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
24 shots. Nice.
As the Emperor commands.
Excellent. Where are you? Kind of spread out. Down this way. Oh, because it's lower. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit protected. Alright, well, I'll set these guys on fire.
Rejoice in battle.
Oh, I'm gonna kick him out of the way.
I challenge you, damn get. Comes play. None can do this better than a warrior of the...
Very good, kill the demons.
The fame-hungry town.
Let's see, can we charge to this one?
Wolves reign.
Good. And then... yeah, we do run and gun, but we won't get any further attacks.
Out of my way.
Oh, a wicked thought.
Probably don't need to be doing this.
A genius at work.
Yeah, where it goes, since Cassian won't have the movement for it.
A wicked thought.
Alright, we can get you.
I am not your No more.
Nice. A lot of movement. However, did I that one? Or dispatch, I mean.
My heart sings with the... I understand your intent.
We could do this. Have her shoot another one. It would be that guy right there. I think Pascal can do it. Oh no, she can do it herself.
Let's see. Ah, another one is shattered.
Who is together? Go and kill that guy.
Successfully terminated.
Alright, two left.
Be careful not to cross my gaze, as duty demands. I'm not accustomed to...
Easy fight. Somehow she's overexerted. Oh, I wonder if that was from the event. Maybe it caused a negative effect on her. Alright, a few more weapons and armor and stuff. Maybe next fight we can just have the crew take care of it.
What lies beyond?
Well, it's not exactly in the scope of the game. I think it would have been interesting to have a proper ship management system along the lines of a city builder, or maybe even at least something similar to the planetary management. Try to avoid a collision, fire upon the unidentified vessel. Hits the target, and yeah, nothing. Always nothing. Maybe we're supposed to avoid it. Okay, so we actually have to land here. Yeah, this is a good group. Good enough. Shard of the Holy World. Oh, didn't we already go here before? No, that's down the other side of the map.
None are better at searching.
Oh. I think I know this world. Oh, it's this world.
Cast your eye there.
No.
Semi-autonomous tech familiar.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue threat.
I better myself through my service. Never doubt me.
Might bring back Cabela for this. Let me switch out Pascal. Yeah, this world. Taken over by a bunch of Chaos Marines. This is the world I was looking for earlier. I thought it just appeared naturally, but maybe last time I went through all those conversations and just forgot about it. Those are rather minor conversations. But yeah, these are very tough fights. And from what I recall, the treasure isn't that great. The main thing was a fight.
Patience. Oh, my nerves
Stop.
afraid.
There!
Duty prevails.
Party should be good. Yeah, there's something big and scary over here. Alright, let's go with this party.
Color the uncolored.
This will probably be fine.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Glorious spectacle of your demise. Your
Yeah, we have this thing here, a Hell Brute. You know what's special about you? Did you kill your own people? Do no hatred. Yeah, 50% critical hit chance and 50% damage. The calcium burn. Melee attacks deal fire, deal fire damage. And inflict burning. So avoid melee. We have this thing, the Reaper auto cannon. That thing's terrible. Manifestation. Whenever the event during combat, each party member suffers willpower and momentum damage. -1. Well, minus momentum, okay. Whenever the demon dies, each party member gains 30 momentum. At the start of each of the demon's turns, all creatures around it must pass a willpower resistance or suffer horrors of the warp. There was something else about you. Right, when it dies, deals 7 to 25 impact damage to everyone, 2 cell radius. Alright, so fine not to have Cabela with this one. Boundless Malice, each time the helper suffers an instance of damage, plus 1 stack of Boundless Malice. Each stack increases Helper's damage by 1% and decreases armor by 0.5%. Additionally, every 10 stacks increases the number of the Helper's attacks per turn by +1. It decreases deflection by 1. Exactly. Hey there, Sarnik. Right, so each time his attack gets stronger or does more damage, but it's also going to take more damage. More and more of a glass cannon as the battle goes on. Enemies attack this creature in melee must pass a willpower resistance test or gain burning for 2 rounds. Yeah, so melee, bad idea in general for this guy. Alright, so leaving Cabela behind wasn't a bad decision. 120% armor. Though I think we have ways to just destroy your armor. I think some towns we took outright break armor, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue. Yeah, probably avoid using rapid fire with our gentle on it. It's like it's 20 shots for a burst fire. That's gonna be a very big boost. Yeah, it'd be a 20% boost in damage just because of that. Yeah, a bit dangerous then. If we could pull you around with Cassia though, might work. But first we have these guys to deal with. Or maybe just have focus down with Irlet, since her damage is going to increase every hit. Yeah, only 1700 HP. Okay, I'll do this first for their side and then that Chaos Marine. Though I think Argenta can kill him pretty easy. So yeah, do that. Cassia can focus on this guy over here. Pascal, stay hidden so you can have your skull use its buffs. Let's hopefully you can hit it from there. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, the wall might be Doing enough, blocking enough line of sight. We might have to move over here then. Yeah, since you're going first, you're not going to get any buffs, so that's fine. Then make sure Harvey's a bit in the middle. Yeah, this guy's going a little bit later.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause. Weakness is hidden from my sight.
Alright. Good amount of damage. Yeah, almost 300 points of damage. As for Death Whisper, I'm gonna fire on this one.
Fortune favors the swift. I understand your intent. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Alright. Hopefully kill this guy.
I'll do it.
Or not. That was a lot of damage. Alright, not that good against armor then. Oh, that's no good.
Death, our Emperor, deliver us.
See how the wolf succeeds.
Oh, I don't think we can knock these guys over, can we? Yeah, that combat master.
So it shall be. Cubs play for the instrument! None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father!
Alright, buff where you can.
A wicked thought. Let's see.
Were you immune to fire? Alright, tox damage. No, it doesn't seem like you're immune to fire. Though you do cause a lot of people to catch on fire. Alright, well, set you on fire then.
Plan schemes.
Let's see if we can give Cassie a turn. Have her deal with the Chaos Marine then. Or try to at least. Or give Airwood a turn and have her position to attack the Hellbrute. No, he can't be stunned, right? Yeah, so what, yeah, Cassie won't be able to do anything against them, really.
Oh, a genius at work. Let's see.
Alright, Airlet, can you hit the Hellbrute here? Yes, you can. What are you going to attack with? Okay, so you probably hit Alfar. You won't be able to hit Airlet. Yeah, that'll probably be fine then. So we can just focus on the sky.
If it serves your cause. This tedium has been here. If it serves your cause.
And then Harvey, go over here so they can get buffed later on.
Oh, a wicked thought.
Probably not the best of ideas. Hopefully they'll go after Olvar.
Death to the weak.
Right, they do the thing where they attack it with their weak attacks to boost it.
That's all you've got. Chaos guides me.
If I may.
Oh, the wrong guy.
Me?
I toss it here for now.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Crush the feeble!
Alright, Pascal, can you do anything about this? Nope. Too much organic matter for that one.
The Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
Yeah, not too much life left. You missed.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. I understand your intent. This tedium is beneath me. Weakness is hidden from my sight.
Only 389. Okay, I think with an extra turn and then a dispatch, you could probably kill it.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
No, now you're going that way.
Have fought better.
Promote freelance. Twisted wonders emerge.
Okay, Cassia's downed.
Our foes reek of cowardice.
Okay, this one was almost dead. Okay, and he friendly fired this one to death as well, so that's good.
Wolves reign. See ya. My strike is ruin.
Oh, that's gonna stay there, isn't it?
So shall you become the All-Father's worthiest. I will carve runes out of your bones.
It would be nice if that disappeared when Cassia died. No, don't go that way.
I hunger for battle.
Okay, one Chaos Marine left. Make sure to lift him there.
What if? Let's see.
I guess the Chaos Marine on fire.
If I must.
Oh, maybe.
Fortune favors the swift.
Not quite.
I am not your...
There we go.
Fortune favors the swift.
Alright, Hellboot dealt with.
Schemes within schemes.
Then the main threat left is just this Chaos Marine. Everything else, not so much.
Fall, creatures! If it serves your
I serve the ruinous powers! Chaos guides me.
Yeah, I can just charge all far in there.
Such is the will of chaos.
They're all nice and grouped up. Very grouped up.
I am not your... Another soul slips beyond the veil. If it serves your cause, I deal death with my hands. I am not yours. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Nah, no friend doesn't quite have the need for this.
Cubs play. The wolf is on the hunt. None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father. See how the wolf set his thoughts. Feel the icy bite of death! So shall it be.
War is my muse.
I understand your intent. This tedium is beneath me.
Chaos guides me.
I hear you moving. No more.
Nope, and they're all hiding. Just 3 left. Ah, there he is.
The fame-hungry come. I will carve runes out of your bones. Cubs play. Wolves. Your
Excellent.
style of combat deserves nothing but contempt. Even if you were not Xenos, such a cowardly race would still have no right to survive.
How ugly you are on the inside, monkey. Nothing but a bloodthirsty monster. A curse your people inflict upon more enlightened races.
Oh, the joys of xenophobia and 40k. Let's see, we don't need any of these. The pulpit's almost intact. It was, no doubt, fiercely defended. Nearby lies the body of the preacher. It was from here that he recited his last prayer. Right, so what did we end up getting from this? I was dressed in rags and armed with the faulty weapons. You notice many handmade equilas and other symbols of faith. Yeah, I remember the first time I did this. I think I did this fight in Act 2 or Chapter 2, or tried to. Really didn't go well. Got completely destroyed. And even the second attempt at it in the later chapters ended up being a very difficult fight with like only one survivor. Yeah, I think with the new leveling opportunities from all the DLC and stuff, definitely a lot stronger than the first time I played this. And we get Tearing Vengeance. Our axe deals initial 15 damage the first attack each round against a bleeding target, restores +1 AP to the wielder. Nice. Yeah, we get... Oh, I wonder if it'd work well with Heinrix or Cabela since they have attacks that always cause bleeding. Yeah, it could be interesting for that. And then Boots of Decay. Each time the wearer uses a major psychic power, all enemies in their line of sight lose 30% of their deflection until the start of the wearer's next turn. Pretty nice as well. Yeah, I feel like these items weren't there the first time around.
There will be no
I was
peace
very disappointed in the
my
loot. Much nicer this time. Former warehouse of the planet's defenders, the crates marked provisions are empty, and the weapons are simple and poor quality.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Okay, then we can't enter. Something over here. Small little thing. That looks like that is it.
One step at a time.
Let's check over on this side.
Amidst the madness. Ooh, how intriguing.
I better myself through my
And hold on, be right
service.
back. Alright, let's get back to this.
They will see. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
they
that we take care of the
all
level
will
ups for everyone. Right, we're kind of running out of things that we actually want or find useful. Yeah, sure, may as well. Keep on boosting agility. Sure, leave no witnesses. Give more agility. Always agility. Yeah, sure, crippling blasts. More agility for you. Gonna let you discipline. Anything for everyone you know? Yeah, sure. Fail degradation reduction. Turns higher, Medicaid or toughness. Medicaid 110, toughness 70. Alright, simple enough. Now we have one more world to go to. Then we can head on to Footfall. Oh, Foulstone again. Well, since we're here already. Alright, Foulstone, what do you want? Visions and Revelations. Some inhabitants of the colony are being visited by saints in their dreams. The workers are growing dangerously ecstatic from the pious visions. Okay, proclaim that the saints give the workers their blessings, so that they may be diligent in their roles. Requires people. Gain complacency and efficiency. Route the visions heretical and drive the workers back to their stations. Lose complacency. Under the pretext of a pilgrimage, round up the most vehement above believers, take them to orbit, and put them out through the airlock. Wow. Now we have under 44 people. We can manage that. Still overwhelmed with pious fanaticism, workers exceed quotas and die of exhaustion right at their stations. Such is the way. Weird. It says that we gained people when we actually lost it. Yeah, nothing here to do. And really, if it wasn't for the potential negative effects, I'd just leave this alone. I really don't feel like the types of things that we should be personally involved in. Oh wow. Only a red path through that one. Oh, is the only path the red one? No, I have to go to Sato's tomb. Alright, crew, gonna deal with that. Alright, two things here apparently. Smuggler hideout. Pascal, once this great vessel was filled with the hum of servo motors, and the trill of sacred electric. But the machine spirits have forsaken this place.
Curiosity sings in
I don't know,
my
this is a bit new.
veins.
Never doubt
Yeah, I
me.
definitely don't remember this.
The
Heinrix is in battle! Oceans bleed!
Okay, I think there's a time limit on that. Or Cassia just completely messed up. Or not Cassia, Argenta. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, I'm gonna... I was gonna bring Cabela along this time. Oh, wait, should have brought Ulfar instead. Because we need the athletics check. Alright, what's the athletics check gonna be this time? 65. Wow.
Never doubt me.
Yes, okay, there is a countdown. Okay, that just knocks her down. Is there no way to get through this without facing the explosives? Yeah, keep Ulfar this time.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Yeah, the electrical barrier, that's going to knock whoever tries it down. Maybe, yeah, rush these ones and then move everyone over.
Cleanses the body. The Emperor favors me today.
The stars are my canvas, and anarchy is my brush. A wicked thought.
I cannot be leashed.
Duty prevails.
Speak, Elantark.
You are in the presence of House.
Whose innards need take leave of their gut?
Nope, crippled your ribs.
The Emperor sets my path. I better myself through my service.
Almost. Alright, so we need more than one person working on the explosives. Although we could probably just go back to the ship then if we do get injured. Or use a medkit. Okay, that's only 20% for you. 25 for her.
Yes.
45.
You serve me and the God Emperor, Cyber.
0.
Oh yes, let us
45.
seize the moment.
Yeah, sure, give it a shot.
Et fater.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
Genius triumphs.
Centuries of service and practice.
The Emperor favors me today.
Right, why
I
weren't you
guide
working on those?
humanity between the stars.
What is it? I wander through the stars.
I have a different perspective.
Listening.
Never doubt me.
Alright, sort of works. Hopefully we're out of range now.
Will endure.
No.
In the shadows
Yeah,
of
for
the
a reason we cannot detect the
Imperium's
one that's right there.
ignorance, my genius blossom. Fear, the brilliance that eludes their narrow vision.
Yeah, there are multiple undetectable explosives.
The stars are my canvas, and anarchy is my brush.
Alright, well, whatever. We're just going back to the ship and heal. Yeah, I bet you didn't think of that.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Alright, we can break down this door. How many do we have left? 13. Yeah, okay, we can manage that. Lower Imperium is a bit low then. Let's see, we can jump down here and get a few things.
Both strong and wise is Ulfar.
Gray, unsightly vine winds through the surviving remnants of the cage, almost merging with the cold stone of the depot. Each tendril of the ragged plant is topped with a single leaf, shriveled but still alive. Right, Xenolore succeeded. You have heard stories about the unfortunate souls who were careless enough to get close to the brain leaf. Its fleshy fronds, each with a semblance of individual consciousness, merge with the nervous systems of its victims, turning them into mindless carrier puppets. Cassia, how strange. This ivy has colored its surroundings in caustic green, while like a predator it singles out its prey, before pouncing. And before have I seen a plant able to cast its own color. If you try to touch the leaf, order somebody else to touch the leaf, burn the plant, step away, and leave the plant alone. Why would you touch it after that whole thing about turning whoever touches it into a mindless carrier? Yeah, burn the plant.
Patience. My nerves are frayed.
What's just that?
Was that
Suspicious.
supposed to be a challenge?
I'm still
Why'd you turn
new
out that
to
we
the
needed
art
that
of
plant?
exploring.
Duty prevails.
My warp sight reveals something.
We get plasma weapon. Oh. Something for Ulfar. Alright, pretty good single shot damage. Yeah, I already have his bolter for the burst damage. Just go from the plasma then. Fragment of an orc energy weapon. Oh wow, hey, orcs. Capable of teleporting targets using warp energy, roughly sawed off with the last cutter. Cannot be repaired. The particularly strong orcs wear hulking impenetrable armor, complete with a lethal weapon and not entirely similar to a power claw. Oh, it'd be fun if there were orcs in this stage.
What lies
See what I found.
The Emperor favors me today.
Self-propelled rail carriage that once transported the residents between stations. Chimera, the sacred armaments of the children of Assyria, must rest with the fallen, not serve these monkey scavengers. Oh yeah, hey, Wraithbone. A little bit of everything.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Shadow auctions attract connoisseurs of forbidden artifacts. A lot this size could earn the owner a full shuttle load of treasures. Perforated Vox Thief. Hey Doe, what are you messing with? The big guy said not to touch the goods. Bugger off, Arlie, and mind your own business. He has ears everywhere, you know. I said bugger off. I'm not going to rot in this hole until Pug gets his stuff together. Throw and take you, Doe. We already lost 4 men because of the Xenos trash. But put the stones down, mate. What do you say we wet the old whistle instead? Doe, what are you doing? What are you doing, Doe? No. No, get away from me. Well, apparently Doe didn't take too kindly to that. And that's some electricity.
Save your jests about fur, fleas, and marked territory. I heard enough of them back on Fenris. A bored predator does not become prey.
Hunters focus on their equipment. 25 awareness, 20% critical damage on their single shot attacks. So.
You bite like a paw.
Erlet, what? Her face betrays her surprise. When she speaks, there is a sadness in her words. How could the spirits of my kin end up in such a godforsaken place? Alatok, please allow me to watch over them. Yeah, sure, go for it. Oh yeah, about the stones. I can perform a 3-night ballad about the creation of the first stone, but alas, you do not have the luxury of eternity's favor. You should know what is important. The stones shield the spirits of the children of Sirion from the insatiable thirst of a silent thresh after they die. And they also enable the ancestors to share the wisdom, even sometimes lending us strength to fight our enemies. Yep, and hers is broken. Yeah, sure, go for it. Your words are like a breath of fresh air, Alatok. I will take good care of them. You better.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Oh. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nobody's gonna shoot it. Okay, well, dead bandit specialist, that's fine. Didn't bring down the whole bridge.
There will be no peace in my wake.
I sense something nearby.
Alright, trap down here.
Keep a sharp eye. Watch your steps. My success was
Hey, see those
inevitable.
traps?
You're still breathing, I hope. I plan to draw out your suffering. Make you beg for mercy the way my boys begged when they were dying from your bastard Xeno stories.
I can't believe he's confused. Assuming he's still alive, it's not just an automated system.
I am the rogue threat.
A Xenos race called Tau employs self-aware machines they call drones. Judging by the marks on the hull, the specimen was gutted quite deftly. Oh hey, Tau. Nice.
I better myself through my service.
Right, is the way to go this way then? Is this a dead end or no?
What lies beyond?
Oh yeah, this is a dead end. Oh, Necrons.
A curious specimen.
Submit and die.
Definitely a little bit of everything down here. Still a bit odd how they managed to summon Necrons though.
Triarch is eternal.
How dare you?
Skytia, my Keramite hide is strong!
And you're next. You're next. Got the scarab over there. Necron warrior. Scarabs, do you heal? Yeah, you can reconstruct. And then you decrease armor. What about the regular ones? Weakened warrior. You have good range, means you're deathless, live in the middle. Yeah, passive recovery. Creatures alive, Necron, and immortal gains 1 stack of energy integration at the start of the return. Then what about the regular ones? Yeah, roughly the same. Stronger. Alright, where should we put you? Yeah, Gamma's going last. You'll probably target scarabs.
I approach the designated position.
Oh. You were right next to that. Okay, well, it's a perfect spot. No, focus on the warriors instead.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause. I understand your intent.
Doubt is for the weak.
Okay, kick that away. It's stunned now. Probably around here. Yeah, you won't be doing too much damage.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, is a prayer. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands.
What are you doing? You seem confused. That's fine, kill each other.
You bite like a paw.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. Me? If you face the navigator's might.
Mobilize or herb. Yeah, touch of anger.
I'm not accustomed to being overwhelmed.
Setting target parameters for tech familiar unit.
Oh, there. Yeah, try to blow up this one.
Calculated fury algorithm. Running binary override. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
How far? Shouldn't you be attacking that one because of it? It's moving in and out of your range.
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father! Wolves reign! See how the wolf succeeds! I will cut wounds out of your bones! Wolves reign! Our foes reek of cowardice. None can do better than a warrior of the All-Father! So it shall die in disgrace! I challenge you, damnget!
Turn Ranger 1.
What if?
Okay, not inside of those ones.
Oh, a wicked thought.
Yeah, sure, give the extra turn to cast, yeah.
Oh, a wicked thought.
I'm afraid not. If only that were possible. Isn't this a job for the South?
Is over.
Schemes within schemes within schemes.
Undo me.
Oh, a bunch of them just reappeared. Yes, yes there were, okay.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
It is something we need to destroy then.
If it serves your cause.
No, okay, failed to do that. Oh, Immortal Commander.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If I must. This tedium
go
is
to take them off then.
me. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Significant.
My heart sinks with the thrill of battle.
Yeah, 644 damage. Is that minus? Minus 337, okay. Oh, temporary wounds. When it drops to 0, it falls prone and gains 30% of its maximum wounds as temporary wounds. As next turn, the creature is reanimated with 50% of its wounds. The creature has no allies with base wounds more than 0. The creature and its allies dies. Oh, okay, so we have to kill everyone else.
If it serves your cause.
I think you're reviving too. Can't hit that one. Empowered Death Mark.
I understand your intent.
Doubt is for the weak. Eradicated. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Oh, okay, there's a guy right there.
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. Chosen. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, probably this. Yeah, then you can do Revel and Slaughter
Faith
next
without
turn.
deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands. Chosen. I'll do it.
Or no, you can just do it this turn.
Another foe painted black. Now you're clad in scarlet.
Okay. So, did too much to override its temporary damage.
If I may. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
My vow is to serve. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Alright, kill the scarabs.
Cops play. Wolves reign.
Or at least try to.
So it shall be.
Let me kick you to death. Not really.
See how the wolf succeeds.
Then I need to reload.
My hand is thunder. My strike is. I will carve runes out of your bones.
What? No!
Why did you suddenly move?
Let's see.
Okay, gonna set you on fire.
A wicked thought.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Almost.
Me? If you insist.
Yeah, I can use Fine Sour on you.
Another stroke of genius.
Try to pull him again. Or... Maybe pull you forward.
If I may,
Barely.
what is foolishness?
Yeah, I got you out front.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Significant.
Do not dare ask. I'm not accustomed to travel. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
It's just these two. Yeah.
What if?
Pay with your blood in the name of Kane.
If I must. Just designate a target. I am not your
last one.
pet monkey. This tedium is beneath me. I understand your intent.
Really, still only 57%.
If it serves your cause. I am not your Zeke. Deal death with my hands.
Nice little battle against the Necrons. And really surprised no one got any traumas from that. Yeah, so how did they manage to summon you?
Patience! Oh, my nerves are frayed.
Uncanny Sphere. Pictograms are embossed on a perfectly smooth surface, but when you try to read them, your head begins to spin, and the symbols inexplicably change their positions right before your eyes. Okay, rare find. Oversized asteroid. Yeah, we're going to be going after that. Is that what we're supposed to get from this place? Is that why the rumor disappeared?
I have learned much in my exile.
Artifact has exhausted its power and will remain dormant until the sphere is returned to its core and collects enough energy. Oh, so that's where it came from. Yeah, that's probably how it summoned them. Surprised that they were able to get it without summoning them at first. Though it did say it was recovering energy. So he did summon them initially and then they killed it and then just took it. Then eventually just recharged.
The machine god grants the insight.
Fresh delivery from Married 3 Eldari weapons, bag retainers, orc rubbish, 10 containers, Drukhari armor, 3 units unidentified Xenos trash. What again? I asked them not to bring this to us anymore. Unknown units. So a bit damaged with that.
Curiosity
And he left the scarabs behind.
In my veins.
I can barely understand what you're saying.
None are better at searching. My success was inevitable.
Gold Xeno idol. Light flickers on a metallic figurine, one depicting a mysterious alien amphibian. Rock Trader, you found a gold Xeno idol. Achievement. Okay. Not sure what that is a reference to. Definitely missing something on that one. Probably something very obvious.
I sense something nearby. Morak.
You're fine. You dodged it.
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
Not that one. Okay, that was a bit delayed.
trivial task.
One step at a
Still new to the
time.
art of exploring.
Amidst the madness.
Oh, that was a 90% too that you failed.
Too hard for a simple monkey?
Scrolls with broken seals of the Orders of Xenos describe the process of studying Altari test subjects. Yeah, I'm sure Heinrix would have had something to say about this. Oh, okay. So I had to go on this side. Broken Vox. Again with Pug. Big Pug lost what little remained of his mind since Mertkey bought the latest Xenotech haul. Understand that in our business, every man looks after himself, but Mertkey doesn't even blink an eye when his booby traps mangle our fellows. We spent 3 days mopping up blood, and he just keeps dragging more rubbish into his cabin, nursing that vile chunk of stellar metal and glaring at everyone like a wild beast. Throne be my witness, I will personally cut the Strixus down with a chainsword if she brings us another dangerous artifact. We're honest cold traders, not heretics. So you say. Let's see, did we already check this one?
A mere setback.
Lady's tome is bound in human skin and stitched with black thread. A gruesome symbol bleeds on the cover. Alright, heretical tomes.
Another notch.
Multiple pages contain knowledge of heretical sorcery. Most are crude forgeries. Alright. Some mostly a fake. Maybe something real hidden among fakes. Get back, Rotrader. This tome is full of heresy. You best not touch it. Touch. Weighty tome is bound in the skin of a human face, laced with a the cord woven from tendons. A sinister crimson symbol dominates the cover, but it's difficult for you to make out. Details elude your scrutiny, and strokes twist and shift further into confusion. Necronomicon? Open the tome. Touching the book makes your hands tingle, and you feel a spell of dizziness coming on. Symbols on the page begins to rearrange themselves, vowing vicious torment, and the stretched face on the cover starts to resemble your own. Nice, willpower test succeeded. Alright, we're supposed to be giving you willpower instead of our agility. Outstretched hands writhe on your skin, seeking to force a way through. Some in and some out. Your eyeballs push at their lids and sizzle, ready to pop. You grit your teeth and remind yourself that all this is just an illusion conjured by the dark sorcery of the warp. Turn a few pages. Every page, the pain in your body intensifies, and an ominous voice echoes in your head, whispering in an unknown dialect. Willpower succeeded once again. Wrestling builds and builds, culminating in a wild, undulating shriek. Feel your skull burst into 1,000 bony splinters, piercing every inch of your body. An insatiable desire to slash and maim fills your very being, A few moments of struggle feel like an eternity, but end in your triumph. The delinquent writings that fill the tome faintly echo in your mind until finally they fall silent. Ooh. We get something mysterious. Unknown, duration 46 rounds. Okay, if you say so. I'm sure she's fine.
This failure shall not define me.
Really, that was a 98% chance. Wow,
Applaud my
92%.
brilliance.
Famous runes expertly forged seals that dip the storm forms. Astra Militarum entry passes and even Inquistorial Rosette. Can we take some? No, okay.
They will see. Oh, yes.
Okay, nice little countdown. Can we not shoot something
To
there?
the ordinary, I am an enigma.
The songs of my ancestors speak of stars long forgotten and
Are authorized.
Whose innards need take leave of their gut. So it shall be.
Cassia, where are you? Oh, you're right. Okay, that just undid everything.
Let us seize the moment.
Processing data from tech familiar unit.
Speak, Edvater. Cubs play.
you interrupted my thoughts. This tedium is beneath me.
Oh, is there a guidebook for cyber attendants? If I may.
I have a different perspective.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder.
State your intention. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Okay. Think that worked. Just move everyone back, just in case.
Let us see what I found.
Keep a
Okay,
sharp
lithium
eye.
generators.
Stop. There.
Lots of explosives. Not the part we were already at. No. Yeah, dangerous plan was over on that side. Oh, we could have gone this way.
I'm still still new to the art of exploring.
Disguised Rockleaf? It's alive? Alive? What? Why are you screaming? That, the thing, just latched onto Lufa's face, and she went mad. Thrown me. Cut it off. Cut it off. Hey, guys, what's wrong? Missing the Drukhari crates, lad. But I was told to look after the sounds of several bursts of bolter fire. Or no, what? Oh, Throne, take me. Well, they're not having a good time. Let's see. It's on that side. Oh. Yeah, the access points are hidden. Okay. No, might be able to sneak her in this way.
I'm restless. Pay attention. The burden of failure is the most terrible punishment.
Congratulations on the crippled arm. Okay, we have 41 of these kits.
Ministration is a holy task.
Stars are my canvas.
My reckoning will be
and
swift.
vanity is my brush.
Speak, Elantak.
I might as well just use these instead of just reloading.
The Emperor sets my path. Blessed be the road that we take.
Okay, you're going that way.
Never doubt me.
Oh, nope, that's Xenos. Nope, that's also Xenos.
I align my path with yours. For now.
Alright, these are all Xenos.
I have learned much in my exile. A trivial task. Oh, too hard for a simple monkey.
Okay, Drukhari equipment. And the warrior hits a target that is in cover. Range attack. The second one wins a critical hit. Okay, would be nice. Oh. Right. Yeah, Erlich was forced to get Drukhari training from this. Or from her time in Kimura. Although I do like the single text inflicting stun on targets for 1 round if the target fails a willpower resistance test. Yeah, I like that one better. As for this one, Corpusari Oath. Whenever the wielder hits a target with the arc rifle, they also attack all targets within 2 cells of the main target. Oh. Pascal weapon? Yes. Also prevents using reanimation protocols for 3 rounds. Cool. Though a bit lacking on armor penetration. Yeah, problem might be the friendly fire though. Still though. Interesting. Oh, you're missing stuff. Let's see, anything else in this part?
In this tapestry of a world, I am the
Okay, do we want to go
rogue
back from this
thread.
side? Yeah, a few things over here. Right, we can easily circle around.
Centuries of service and practice.
Empty canisters, dry ration wrappers, and petrified faces. Someone was cooped up here for a long time. Oh, feces, not faces. A subdued rumbling comes from under the cover of the ancient cogitator, as the machine spirits resent being overworked, resent being awakened. After a few simple directions from the control panel, the vid screen flashes to life and starts blinking, waiting for your input. Okay, examine the log. The mechanism literally grinds its gears, but grants you access to the requested information. Big Poog. Day 21, third month of the cycle. Now, that's what I call good fortune. We hit the jackpot. This Xenos peddler, Asterixis, sure did show up in time. Competitors have been popping up like fleas on a half-dead rat. Marquis has already brought a bunch of rare and exotic trash, and I have never been paid this much for a single order before. Life is good thanks to him, or her, and is going to get even better. Day 6 of the 9th month of the cycle. It's time to end this. The thrones are coming in faster than I can spend them, but I'm starting to lose count of the people who died. Yesterday I walked past a dozen of my people and couldn't recognize 4. The customers are starting to ask why there's so much blood on delivery crates. If I believe that crooked as a Xenos rat again, his deliveries are killing my guys. And there haven't even been any shootouts. Next time Marquis comes here, he won't be leaving this place alive. I'll make sure of it. But then everyone else is dead. Received 6 crates of tech upgrades, 4 blocks of Tau firearms, and 8 units of miscellaneous Drukhari devices. Sold 7 units of Eldari devices, 5 orc weapon crates, 3 units of Tau artifacts awaiting delivery. Who's buying orc weapons? Received 8 crates of orc armor, 12 blocks of Drukhari blades, 10 units of Eldari devices. Sold 8 units of Drukhari devices, 3 blocks of Tau firearms, 15 units of devices belonging to an unknown races. To an unknown race. Maybe that's Necron. Overhead costs, disposable bodies, keep an eye on dough. Got a bad feeling it won't be the last of it. I see 24 units of unidentified artifacts, and let them stay unidentified and in my room. Sold 18 units of Drukhari, Eldari, and orc firearms. Stolen. Unknown. My own people are stealing from me now. What did that scoundrel Marquis promise them? I'm going to find out, and then there will be trouble. Okay, conversations. Jen, did you hear? They're going to bring on another batch of Xenotech. Life is going to be good. Yet we still haven't dealt with the previous delivery. The clients don't wish to take risk after the accidents. Who cares? There are people with more money than common sense in every system. You know what matters? That's right. What matters is that we are making mountains of thrones. I've got a bad feeling about this. Jen, turn that frown upside down. They start looking like our wrinkly supplier lad if you don't. Or, if she is our supplier's lass. Whatever. Hey Doe, what are you messing with? The big guy said not to touch the goods. Bugger off, Arlie. Mind your own business. He has ears everywhere, you know. Oh, and we've heard this one. It's alive. Oh yeah, we heard this one as well. He's screaming. Hey guys, what's wrong? We're missing Drukhari crates. Okay, disconnect the power supply. Wearing an obsolete cartridge mechanism grows into a strained whine, and the crackling from the abandoned tracks abruptly stops.
What lies beyond?
Both strong and wise is Ulfar.
Managed to make out Medusa's limp tentacle through the murky glass. Parasite has died. Has died regardless of what it was being kept here for. Not very good with the pets, are you? Okay, some consumables.
I have learned much in my exile.
Contraption was assembled by madmen. The components do not match one another and only serve to confuse and confound. But you managed to spot the hidden trigger in time. It's a trap. Oh. Very complicated one as well.
These ruby flashes are choking me.
It'll be nice to see what exactly it was. Then again, the whole thing might just be a trap mechanism and there's nothing there but XP.
A trivial task.
Okay, so just for a grenade. The grabback has been gently washed clean of traces of soot and blood. That label reads ordered by Master MLD.
Patient.
My warp sight reveals
I'm
something.
afraid.
It looks like we have to go around.
None are better at searching.
Duty prevails.
I can hardly believe that the governor of Thassara managed to deceive his subjects so easily. Was no one suspicious of the decoy ruler's manners?
The common people do not always know who rules them. I am sure there are some aboard the rogue trader's ship who still do not know about Theodora's death.
It's probably more likely that the rules are a bit too absolute and so be causing more problems to question them.
Never doubt me.
Okay, only 40% for this one.
Failure is a bitter taste.
probably easier just to... Let's see, do you have an item that will increase the lore? Plus 10... Fellowship instead of intelligence. Yeah, I could switch that out. Get Tassard Mask to 150. Then we get plus 15 with this one. 80%. Probably good enough.
Oh, genius triumphs!
According to the labels, the containers with insulated uniforms and snowshoes were to be delivered to an Astra Militarum quartermaster on the frozen world of Heinrix II. Almost feels familiar. Yeah, from one of those stories where the inventory logistics was all messed up, and the environmental survival supplies were shipped off to someone else who absolutely did not need it. Because crest looks like a chunk of solid rock with no cracks or fractures. Once that's decorated with the maw of some hideous creature. Is that Tyrannid? And then the last item from that. Anyways, hold on, bear it back. Alright, let's continue.
There will be no peace
Or-
in my wake.
Did we actually finish everything in this place? I do believe so. Oh, except for this. No, we went up there. We did miss some loot up there.
Was that supposed to be a challenge?
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Yeah, there's supposed to be something over here. Oh, this thing. Meteorite shard is still warm to the touch, barely perceptible electrical impulses ripple through the veins of the metal, making it glow. Oh. Rats and Xenos weapons, jewelry, and peculiar artifacts. You have not noticed them before.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Yeah, some of it did change. But is that it?
A space wolf never fails in their duty.
Yeah, looks like we got everything. Alright, fun little thing full of a whole bunch of Easter eggs and stuff. And a few pieces of good loot as that.
I'd better
Yeah, sure, gonna blow it up.
myself through my service.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Yeah, just a fun little area. Still would have been nice though if they had some orcs or Tau roaming around there. Now then, last world. Okay, another world to go down to. Oh, where do I talk to this world? This was the one with the horrible, horrible trap. I thought we disabled it.
Centuries of service and practice.
Yeah, then we had to come back because of this thing being sealed off and not having multi charges at the time.
Tapestry of a world. I am the rogue threat.
I had a very disappointing treasure here. Alright, so yeah, it's probably just one of those, like the other sites, where it remains because we can still land on it. Otherwise, yeah, it was investigated. Yeah, okay, that was done. Salto's tomb. Okay, we have the oversized asteroid there. And then it's just an easy trip over to Footfall afterwards. Oh, an unidentified void ship. On your approach, the Scarlet Pursuer sends out a hearty greeting. Captain Demir Shani wishes good health upon you and your entire dynasty and asks if you might have any up-to-date information on Burning Worlds. Oh, these people. Yeah, sure. With an effusive gratitude, the ship sends out a shuttle with a promised reward. Okay, 500 reputation with them and some empty soul traps. Yeah, I think we already looted the world that they were looking for. But they don't have to know that. Gigantic asteroid's surface is densely sown with craters and pits leading into deep caves. Auguries indicate that the asteroid consists of layers characterized by strange heterogeneity. There's a high probability of finding valuable resources inside the stone. They can be extracted by sending an exploration team deep into the tangled tunnels. Alright, send a team in. With the help of a massive drill, the exploration team penetrates into the cavernous depths. The squads report that their auspices have detected meager reserves of a substance used in synthesis of plasteel in the rock. The excavation will take them time and significant effort. Really? Just plasteel? You already have plenty of plasteel. Or the squad to ignore these paltry deposits and move on. Plasteel is an important resource and opportunity to acquire some should not be disregarded. Yeah, I really don't need plasteel. We already have 55 of it and nobody's asking for more. And we still have a bunch of extractium sources that we could mine out if we want. Okay, move on. Noise and vibration caused by instruments have disturbed strange currents inside the asteroid. A transparent, viscous substance streams down from the porous walls of the cavern, slowly filling the caves. Squad's auspices raise alarm. Prolonged stay in these tunnels will undoubtedly result in the toxic liquid destroying the gear and equipment. Despite this, explorers suggest blocking the livelier streams in order to leave them with enough time to fill several canisters with this strange substance. Later, the magic alchemists will no doubt be able to synthesize many useful chemicals from it. Okay. No need for haste. Explorers are to gather as much material as possible and transfer the find to the magic alchemist for further processing. 9 of data on the substance. The rogue trader orders the team to circumvent the toxin build tunnels to avoid risking health and equipment. Yeah, only 65% possibility. Go with the awareness. Long hours are spent carefully preparing for the collection of the materials and mapping the caves in this part of the asteroid. Carefully observing the flows and the strange liquid. The squad succeeds in gathering several canisters of the substance while preventing any floods. While some soldiers return to carry the prize back to the surface, the rest continue moving toward the asteroid's heart. Okay, so there's some chemicals. The explorers eventually reach the dry, surprisingly large caverns. A minute of respite is interrupted by a terrifying scream. The squad is under attack. Tunnels' arches collapse, turning into nightmarish monsters resembling both worms and spiders. The beasts rush forward, yearning to tear apart the intruders who disturb their rest. Okay, engage the monsters. Yeah, they're just coming out of the walls. Gigantic horrors attack relentlessly, their powerful mandibles turning soldiers' bodies into bloody paste, but nothing can withstand the purifying light of flamers. Intrigued by the encounter with new xenoforms, explorers notice that their tough carapaces conceal meat, both extraordinarily nutritious and surprisingly tasty. Without a doubt, further hunts for these creatures could feed a significant number of people. Oh, nice. Delicious Xenos. The endless caverns eventually lead the explorers to the very center of the asteroid, where they are met with a yawning cavity of unimaginable size. The giant rock turns out to be housing the curved, shapeless buildings of an unknown xenorace. Fragile, built as if out of sand, an intriguing find awaits the squad in the long-dead city. Uncountable quantities of ugly totems made from crystal phlogiston are built into the walls of the most twisted buildings. Oh nice, phlogiston, we needed those. The phlogiston is tainted by the Xenos filth and must be destroyed alongside the city. The city remain untouched for aeons, let it remain so. Really only one. Or the collection of the Xenos totems, phlogiston is too valuable to leave it here. Yeah, it's only one. Was more, maybe, but otherwise. Yeah, I'll leave the city intact for now. Tries to begins to return up the surface forever, leaving the pathways of the ancient city behind. Alright, so nothing too valuable then. Just a neat little adventure for the crew. Alright, looks like that's it for the new stuff. Alright, on to Footfall now. Oh yeah, where am I supposed to stop by an Adeptus Mechanicus station for something? Our captain's station's airlocks have been sealed from the inside. Vox recording is stating that the priesthood of the altar Templum Calixis Extension 17 Sanctuary has no desire to communicate. Alright, maybe we can talk to the representative on the station. Our captain will receive a Vox message from the Footfall. The Inquisition has declared martial law on the station due to the threat of Malleus Extremis. Docking will require special permissions, and even most of the asteroids have been cordoned off. Station's custodian, Her Ladyship Insignia Trorda, sends her greetings and invites you to disembark at the docks with a small retinue. Her enforcers will meet you there to escort to another chamber for private audience. Jai. The Vox crackles with static and Jai, honeyed voice fills air. Victus. This album from my heart, forgive the intrusion, but I have important business with the rogue traitor. While shutting, I simply wish to remind you about my numbskull crew. Got themselves captured by some rival Ashmegs. Oh yeah, that's what that was about. The dame is too occupied for schemes, and besides, the Insignia Trorda has already put him in his place, which leaves only Falco. May the Odyssey tear his soul to pieces. Footfalls studied ahead, and I would rather not waste precious sands still left in the hourglass of their lives. He threw a wrench into the works, making my trade network fall apart like a badly assembled chrono. No income, no profits, only damage. All because my right hand is chained up on one of Footfall's asteroids. How about we pay Falco a courtesy visit? I am sure your imposing visage will loosen his tongue, and maybe, just maybe, untie the hands of my crew. Alright, let's try to deal with this first. Shouldn't have mentioned that you're the most fragrant rosebush in the entire blossoming garden of the Kuno's expanse. Vignis? This is all you have to say, the Boxmaster unceremoniously boots Jai from the channel. Apologies, Lord Captain. What will be your instructions? Where the options are for landing on Footfall do we have? There are none. Okay. Very well, let's take a look at Footfall's new hospitality. As you wish, Lord Captain. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with Shorta first, maybe. Oh yeah, just the atrium. Pascal, do we need Pascal? It'd be nice to have Airlet. But yeah, bring Argenta and then I don't know, it'll probably be a bit more impressive to have along. I'm sure we can be fine without Cassia. Yeah, bring Cabela. Solomorn would work as well. No, oh wait, we need someone with awareness. Yeah, 72. And then 7 with Gamma. Yeah, awareness is a bit low with them. I guess we can try without Aerolite and Cassia. Yeah, then we have to bring Jai. Don't we have a replacement for Pascal? Warhammer probably could have had something to say about this. Zeta. Make a deal. Who are you? What are you doing working within Sinja? Under Sinja? How are you doing under Sinja Chorda's rule? Access to your trade interface. Yeah, just basic interaction with this one. Oh, could have brought Heinrix.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Instructs his eternal enemies. Oh, that's something else. Jai Bloodstream, what do we have here? A cowardly Ashmag who wants to get his paws on my certificate without even working up a sweat. Considering the circumstances, when I inflict a footfall, the only fitting place in this filth could be hiding is the sewers. Jai's nose wrinkles at the very thought. A nasty spot with powerful whiff about it. But it's true, that is true. I swear to you, Shreen, you won't come up with a better place, better trap for Falco. I know these tunnels like the back of my hand, and the most delicious part of it all is that Ashmag chose to go in there. I wish he had it, of course. That's only if the Azzy didn't mess things up for us and everything goes to plan. If it doesn't, Jai breaks off, her shoulders are sagging under the weight of her doubts. If it doesn't, my gang are dead, shuddering. One wrong move, one wrong word. Damn those Ashmag. Why is everything so difficult? Perhaps I should just give him the Mercatum Tabula Officiala. Falco's not a complete idiot. He won't risk such a valuable payoff. He'll hold up his end of the deal and give me Tora and the others. Yeah, that doesn't feel likely. So what exactly is your plan? The gist is that we need to go down to the sewer tunnels of Footfall, connect a tank of sleeping gas to the old ventilation system, and direct the airflow to Falco's hideout. And of course pray to the Exalted One that the Ashmag's jackals don't spot you. Alright, so be a bit stealthy. Yes, solutioning is going to be a little trickier than it seems. Falco's desperate, so he's bound to have his thugs patrolling the tunnels. You go crashing around down there, you know something's afoot, and when Falco's feeling jumpy, heads roll. Alright, maybe we should have brought Earlet then. Yeah, I might have been able to snap some of those patrols. Assuming it works that way. So about this tank of sleeping gas. Jai says, are you trying to decide if you are joking or being completely serious? What are you taking for? I've acquired it already. Don't worry, I have everything covered. Okay, sounds good. So how do we get into the tunnels? Most of the patches have been sealed up by shortest hounds, but there is one they definitely haven't gotten to. Jai visibly perks up and winks at you. Time to pay a visit to Octi and the Adeptus of Mescus Shireen. Alright, sewer time. Can we access it through here or not? New servo skull item. More fellowship and intelligence, and then damage reduction. Oh, we can't leave.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Alright, maybe we'll have to deal with Shorta then.
Our war band made a fine departure from the Dark City. Gamora will not soon forget when they played host to the Edfater at Ulfar. I would love to see their feeble spirits writhing in the storm of souls we wrought.
Xenos have no souls. But that does not mean they do not know suffering. Let them drink their fill.
Very angry, but very understandable. Can we go this way? No. Well, what do we expect under Chorta? Considering what we saw in her world. What was it? A 30-hour workday plus 4 hours of mandatory prayer time with 2 hours of sleep? Or 2 hours of personal time which you're expected to devote to extolling about how wonderful the Emperor was or something was like that.
One step at a time.
Yeah, something ridiculous.
Amidst the madness.
Yeah, what happened to the Drusians? Okay, they're still here. Which one? Confessor. Oh no, okay, the Drusians are overseeing it. City Master charred, partially incinerated corpses, smolders under the weight of fresh bodies. Do not question faith or authority, for doubting begets heresy. Controlling Confessor. When squeeze them all, every pesky transgressor, every pesky heretic. Anvers? Oh, there's something else. Oh, I'll just label them Anvers. Okay. Heresy. Piracy. Anvers. Piracy.
In this tapestry of a world,
Blasphemy.
I am the rogue thread.
Dissent. Violating curfew gets a firing squad. Harsh. Blasphemy. Anvers. Not Anver criminals. Heresy. Piracy. Black Omen Mark II. For the Cyber Raven. More willpower, agility, and 100% maximum wounds.
What lies beyond?
Citizens, patrols, vagabond citizens. Oh, normal people inside the mutant cage. Have mercy, our families are starving. We only took a couple of Anusha bars. Lies I see clearly with my naked eye. Corruption that's engulfed your nature. Only a cleansing fire can absolve you now. Guilty. Well, she's quite crazy. Is fire cleansing enough for you, you crazy hag? Emperor protects me, guilty, burn him. as I'm sure the Emperor not some piece of technology you have. Insignia Chorda. She is absorbed in reading a long strip of parchment. The left hand is holding a silver spoon, with which she is carefully scooping up brain matter from the open skull of the man contorted next to her. Really? Just eating brains? Wow. Gamma von Romances, I was informed of your arrival. Exhaustion has marked Insignia's features with a crisscross of lines and deeper furrows. Her cheek is forever twisted in a continuous nervous tick, yet her eyes are glazed with indomitable resolve. A dazzling aura of power and righteous fury surrounds her like a mantle. She gracefully brings a gold-plated inhaler to her lips, takes a deep breath, and the fire in her gaze flares like a plasma thruster. Oh, and drugs too. Brains and drugs, nice combo. Oh yeah, you are definitely glowing. Argenta, what is this abominable act his daughter is committing? The sister of battle whispers incredulously as she stares at Chorda's monstrous feast. There must be a reason. Okay, we have enough awareness for this. Good. One look at Insignia's full dress uniform shows that it has not been changed in many days. The collar is greasy and the braided trim is stained with sweat. The air is tinged with the smell of an inhaled stimulant that is used to give serfs the ability to work multiple watches without rest. Yeah, it's not doing well, is she? So, about the guy with the open skull, what's the deal with that? Chorda, Insignia sinks her silver spoon to the man's brain and slowly consumes the revolting morsel. I must know the taste of criminals' thoughts. This is how I learned to recognize their patterns. Cabela, flesh and blood can grant revelations, but not like this. Devouring flesh is a profane act. Except for Space Marines, because of that one organ. Cabela looks with disapproval at the open brain and the pulsing blue vein within. This is not the way to serve the Undying One. A delicacy most sophisticated I must taste for myself, perhaps a later time. I suggest we not delve too deeply into this discussion. Does that help? Disgusting, unspeakably so. But the poor man out of his misery, the entertainment of yours reeks of corruption. Chorda, Insignia does not bat an eye at the man's death. A laughable accusation. Do you think yourself capable of detecting corruption? Something wild sparks in her pale eyes. You know not the first thing about perceiving it, sensing it, peering into people's souls and seeing the heinousness therein. You do not know what it's like to look at their faces and see the brand of their impious deeds, but I know it all too well, and none shall escape my wrath. Yep, definitely insane. No matter a slaughterhouse is this, some atrocious travesty of justice. Insignia jerks her chin up and responds haughtily. This is true justice. Unprejudiced, inescapable, and equally merciless to all. The Lord Inquisitor has bestowed upon me the honor of bringing order to this cesspool of pirates and heretics, to rid footfall the corruption that has fettered its limbs and turned its imperial station into a hotbed of free thinking and inefficiency. And I will not rest until all have been judged. Insignia studies you with a predatory smile. It must have been the Emperor's providence that brought you here to my court. It would be my pleasure to indict you for the crimes you have committed. Now enjoy another trial. Dry weapon, I'm ready to defend my honor before this court. I'm sure to kill to put an end to this farce. Did 9 doubles with you, arrogant halfwit. You have no right to judge me. I have just broken out after being held captive by Xenos Chimera and butchered my way through the scores of enemies' humanity. Tell me, am I truly the greatest enemy of Imperium you have been able to find? Go ahead, this should be interesting. And what is it you wish to judge me for? Yeah, after escaping Komorra and killing all the Xenos, you still would consider her a major threat? That you're loathed and feared by the enemies of humanity does not make you pure in the eyes of the Emperor, but perhaps he saw fit to set you on a different path, one of righteous xenocide and blood-soaked redemption for your faults. I would never dare to gainsay his will. Well, you probably would. Iconoclast, those of you who acknowledge me as your sovereign are viewed by the law as subjects of House Ramblins, and therefore are exempt from choice judgment. I will take you aboard my ship, really. So you're in charge of Footfall, what happens between you and Winterscale? Yeah, sure, take the people. The awful crowd at the atrium starts hysterically clamoring their oaths of fealty to House Ramblins. Not one of them thinks twice about clutching at the lifeline you have offered them. What's our Iconoclast at? Oh, almost at 500. 20 more? Oh, 15 more? Alright, some free trophies. Insignia wearily leans on an armrest and looks at you with contempt. Take this pitiful gaggle of miscreants, Gamma, if you so desire. My trial will not end here. I have the whole of Footfall to judge. Quite addicted to the judgment. Yeah, what happened between you and Winterscale? Winterscale is a traitor while the Expanse burns, ravaged by heretics and unhallowed Xenos. He abandoned his duty completely and had the nerve to ignore the Lord Inquisitor's call to battle. My servants are capturing his worlds and ships while he hides from his reckoning, indulging his base urges. Soon enough, he too will stand before judgment. We did kind of help him out though. Though apparently we cannot bring that up. Have you and Kalos lost your minds? Expanse is in calamitous state. You two are busy settling scores. You must cease this at once. You ask me, you are simply using the situation to plunder his protectorate. Should he call upon House Ramblins for help? We will answer. Probably, but try not to antagonize her for now. Yeah, you must cease this at once. Negotiations with the Mad Dog is off the table for now. It's off the table now. You will merely laughter, talk, reconciliation, and execute your envoys. For too long has Kalos reveled in impunity and believed himself king of his world. Yeah, still cannot bring up the whole thing of him being almost possessed by Khorne. Okay, so you're in charge of Footfall now. Indeed I am. The Lord Inquisitor enacted martial law in the Expanse. I offered him my support at once. Footfall was chosen as the Lord Inquisitor's headquarters, and the position of Footfall's liege was temporarily abolished for the duration of this war, or perhaps longer than that. All authority was transferred to the station's warden, to me. While Lord Inquisitor is preoccupied with the matters of strategic planning, I am tasked with overseeing security and order. And there's much to do on that front. Pirates, smugglers, apostates and cold traders, deserters and outlaws. Every one of them warrants attention. The senior cracks her neck, which must have grown stiff after so many hours of reading, before picking up another sheet. Everywhere you look, servants are buckling under heavy stacks of new denunciations, warrants, and other documents. I can tell you're quite popular with the locals. Where's the Lord Inquisitor? What makes you think you are entitled to govern this place as you see fit? And whom is it you are judging? Yeah, who are you judging? All of them. Thieves, smugglers, pirates, traders, heretics, deserters, abettors, harborers, cowards, and perjurers. Any who has ever trespassed, any who has ever protected a miscreant or kept quiet about a crime they knew of. They all will be condemned. She is just going to kill everyone on the station, isn't she? With obsessive determination, Insignia starts going through her papers, seemingly no longer aware that she is what no longer aware that she is doing so. More and more new convicts are being granted the great boon of undergoing servitude imperatus and having rid themselves a reprehensible consciousness of serving the Imperium, free from doubt and weakness. Footfall will once again become a bastion of law and righteousness. I'll eradicate all heresy and prevent the faithless from giving themselves over to the good of toiling is name. Will eradicate all heresy that prevents the faithless from giving themselves over to the good of toiling in his name. Yeah, that's what it is. How long has your court been in session already? There's nothing just about this trial. Your accusations are contrived, and the purpose is simply to turn the entire population of Footfall into pliant automatons. On your efforts, this was long overdue for some proper law and order. The minute you simply enjoy turning people into slaves, why do you feel the need to come up with excuses for sowing carnage? To our most thorough. Yeah, first off, how long have you been doing this? Insignia seems perplexed by your question. She starts moving aside sentences from one sector to another. It says uncertainly, 3 weeks? The court's carries on day and night, so my sense of time eludes me. Nothing just about these trials. Do you think that I find enjoyment in this? Looking at vileness upon vileness and listening to one excuse after another? I loathe this and despise every malefactor out there. If I were weak of will, I would have obliterated the foul station with nuclear fire. Instead, I am here to offer each of them the right to be judged in his name, the chance to return to his fold renewed. The universe is a terrifying place. We are surrounded by the archenemy's machinations and Xenos scum which deny us the right to exist. The threat is inconceivable, and human weakness will not help us avert it. If man is weak, I rid him of his spinelessness and feebleness, endowing him with a sacred narrowness of mind, and eradicating all that prevents him from utilizing his whole self in the service of the Imperium. She is not lying. You can tell by her eyes and her voice, trembling with earnest faith, that Insignia genuinely believes in every word she just said. Definitely insane. What makes you think you're entitled to govern this place as you see fit? Yeah, exhausting the options here. Such as the law of Footfall, any rogue trader who arrives here assumes the right of absolute authority. Surely it is not that thug Tokura who deserves to rule the station. He will soon be hanging from a noose, and so will his Casbelican henchmen. And so will those Anver firebrands whose outrageous activities brought Footfall so much grief. She looks at you with a gloating smirk. Once you hindered my efforts to subdue the station, and yet here I am now, dispensing justice to the wicked. I only regret that I was unable to begin sooner. Then Tokura's troublemakers would have already been crushed instead of lurking in cargo bays and maintenance tunnels. Regardless, I will deal with them soon enough. Right, so popular, aren't you? This attempt was mediocre and far from the first. My enforcers and my throne keep me safe. Insignia pats and armrests and smiles. Its refractor field is impervious even to tank shells. The thief Tokura had this sacred Drusian relic stashed in one of his storerooms. Neat little toy then. So, where is the Lord Inquisitor? In Alicia's chamber, coordinating with the expansive defense. His attention is focused on matters of vital importance, and he is not seeing any supplicants. Acolyte of the Inquisition, soldier wearing inquisitorial armor, echoes Insignia's words. Your ladyship cannot see the Lord Inquisitor now. However, he bade you to inform your ladyship that he will summon you later when circumstances permit. Remember you initially summoned there? We shall see whether Footfall will thank the Emperor for your reign. due time, I shall weed out all the taint that has bred here on Footfall for so long. And then pious fear, loyalty, and devotion will once again become the pillars of the station under his watchful eye. Oh, is there nothing else we can do? However, judgments, cease this grace and get off Footfall. Enough of your words, your cues to wait, and so do my duties. Wait, you have a duty to the Emperor that you must see to. The Dame Drukhari, the horrible rebel who once ruled the station, has slipped from my grasp. He is inciting the people to revolt and killing my servants and hiding from my wrath with the dexterity of a void rat. My informers claim he often appears in that den of unrest that bears the irreverent name of Adeptus Amnescus. We have made several attempts to arrest him, yet he has evaded capture each time. Reverend Hieronymus has gone there to convince him to surrender quietly. But his efforts have likewise been unsuccessful. In the interest of Footfall's integrity, Drukhari must be apprehended. As a rogue traitor and authority, I order you to aid me in bringing him to justice. Must we? The asteroid where the Adeptus Amnescus is located has been cordoned off, but mine forces will take you there. I want you to lure Drukhari out of his hole and seize him, so that he may stand trial. Do this for the sake of Footfall's liberation, and pave the road that my justice will tread. What I stand to gain, I'll help you with the Dame. Having this petty desire to get involved in petty squabbles. Yeah, he doesn't have a choice in this, do they? Not some criminal. Yeah, where did Hieronymus go? Reverend Hieronymus headed where the rebels are seen most often, so I could preach to them and sway them to repent. Alas, they still cannot see the difference between those who have erred and those who are beyond any hope of redemption. Yeah, plus people are less likely to repent if repentance just means being turned into a servitor. Yeah, probably best not to declare our connection with him as well. Alright, going to lie to her, that's fine. Your cooperation will be noted. But remember, in seeing his eyes flash maniacally, none of the rebel leaders are allowed to die before the trial. I forbid you to execute them without my leave. Alright, well, that's one way to get access to that. And no commentary from Ulfar or about him.
Ha! There will be no peace in my wake.
So, is there someone we talk to or no?
Sister Argenta, do you want to pray together to the Exalted One when we return to the ship? But it has to be somewhere private. I don't want to ruin my reputation as an unscrupulous trader.
Sometimes I think you are not such a bad person, Jai, and it unnerves me.
And we move through on this side.
The Emperor favors me today.
Bomb explode here, most likely an improvised one. Okay, we can move through this part.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Okay, random items. can return to the ship. For now though, let's go to the Martyr's Endurance. This is the sewers. Yeah, let's deal with that first, since dealing with Chorda and whatever this is might cause other problems.
Patience! My nerves are frayed.
And plus, once we get done with that, we can then swap Jai out. Jai, welcome to the Kingdom of Thieves, Killers and Smugglers, Shireen. All the finest goods on footfall. Every last one of them have passed through these tunnels. Jai throws up his arms in theatrical display of reverence. As I said before, Valko's jackals are patrolling every nook and cranny of the Ozzy Cursed place. See those scumbags over there? We need to avoid them and not draw any attention to ourselves. Or else we might as well dump a pile of groks all over our plan. But now, we're going to follow the plan if you will allow me, Shireen. I would refresh your memory, avoiding the patrolling scum. You reach the sewer canal, and follow it to the east until the very end. We connect the gas cylinder to the special intake. Ironically enough, it was previously used for cleaning the air. That we need to turn the valves. Then we need to turn the valves in a few spots, but the gas reaches the correct chamber. I wish I knew exactly where the Eshmak was sold up. Argenta examines the dark tunnels morosely, skulk in the shadows to hide from battle. These things are beneath his warriors, but for the sake of saving the innocent, I will dim the flames in my soul that urge me to charge openly at the enemy's ranks. Jai. And the final move. Like all the best regicide players, Shireen. We find the service cogitator and send the gas along the pipes. And I'm sure I don't have to remind you that we must do all this in complete silence. Not even the sewer rats are going to notice us, let alone Falco's lot. And then we can just approach the thugs on patrol and say hello to them. Alright, let's go. We shall work quietly and quickly.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Okay, need him to go away.
Duty prevails.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
I'm sure the Raven won't alert anyone. Venomous Slicer. Drukhari weaponry.
Operation successful.
Alright, gas attached. Now for the valves. Open valve and one.
Oh, what lies beyond?
Alright, 4 more valves. Aren't they marked on the map by any chance? No.
Never doubt me.
Thank Ras for my sharp senses.
And to be careful of the traps, send them off will alert them. From what I remember.
Nothing escapes my sight.
The machine god.
Hunt brothers, take heed.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Alright, 3 more.
They will see.
I better
yes,
myself through my service.
See.
Oh, okay, that was a valve apparently. Are you still gonna be watching or are you going to move? Alright, you're moving.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
See something this way?
The shadows reveal their secrets.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Let's see, one more, right? Yeah, one more.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Alright, maybe it's on the other side. Do try to stick together. A bunch of wobbly gas. Hopefully it's not anything too important.
Ready for data input.
Nope, demolition. Oh, apparently he can.
Operation successful.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Really? Didn't realize there'd be a guy patrolling right there.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
I think if we're careful, we can kill this guy if we want.
Fortune smiles.
This galaxy is my playground.
Maybe set him on fire?
Oh, a wicked thought.
Okay. Dead, and it does not look like it failed it.
There. Done.
Right, looks like the checks aren't too
Everyone
difficult for this
applaud
part.
my brilliance. There will be no peace in my wake.
Hopefully I don't see anything. Yeah, there's just an exit. Alright, so where is that valve?
What lies beyond?
Alright, there it is. Good rate of fire on this one. Ruined carved shuriken cannon. Cumulative badge. When the wearer hits an enemy in melee range, all allies adjacent to the wearer gain 17 temporary wounds and perform an attack of opportunity against enemy hit by the wearer. Oh. These benefits are not applied when using Blade Dance. Alright. So maybe Abelard or Kipple item. Please, any of our melee people.
They will see. Oh, yes, they all will see.
Saw a cogitator down this way. Yeah.
The machine god grants me insight.
Hear the space grumble, drowsy gears. Deep inside the cogitator, but the machine spirits obey and awaken the cogitator screen. Alright, set it up. And there we go, everyone's gassed. And there's Falco. And there's her crew. Jai, wake up, Tora. Come on, you bloody Kashka, wake up. Jai shakes the surviving twin by the shoulders. Tora, you get out of here. It's a trap. He will web you go. The bruised unbelief face with swollen eyes is hard to recognize as the once radiant visage of Tora the twin. Jai, by the exalted one, what's the Ashmag done to your poor face, light of my soul? Jai gently strokes the girl's swollen cheek and then turns to you. He will die here like the scum that he is, Shireen. It's what he deserves. He does not seem to be asking you a question. Do it, let's block off all the entrances to the sewers, let them suffer a slow, painful death down here. Let's not descend to anarchy. You got what you wanted, he'll go to Chorda now. Through, could give him to Chorda. But no, we're already here, may as well. No loose ends. Without another word, the cold traitor draws a weapon and carries out your sentence. That, Tora, that's for your brother, you piece of shib. Few scant tears trickles from Tora's watery eyes. The rest of the gang are halted together, despite their pitiful physical condition. They greet you with satisfied smirks, and they continually shoot delighted glances at you and Jai. Jai, well, Shireen. From now on, Footfall can sleep soundly. The foulest wart on his rusted body has finally been burnt off by none other than Jai Hidari. And a wonderful patron, of course. Jai winks at you and her face breaks into the most genuine smile you have ever seen from her. I'll admit, I'm still struggling to wrap my head around what's happened. Need to go over things with my guys. I'm sure I'll have advice and instructions to hand out. As for our little adventure, let's talk about it back on the ship, a more private setting. Can we loot him? What do you have on you? Elite pistol, but for the Drukhari's Scorpion Sting, Reinforced Witch Armor. Again, all Drukhari items. Let me set the rest of them on fire by any chance.
Let's see.
Can, but either not do enough damage to kill them, or they are immortal.
Oh, a wicked thought.
Did you just miss the unconscious guy lying on the ground?
Let's see. Schemes within schemes.
Yeah, I don't think it would kill him.
Patience. Oh, my nerves are frayed.
Alright, simple enough task. Let's go and finish up the whatever we got going on here, the Damascus. Alright, there's Hieronymus. Look at yourselves huddled in this den. Oh, okay, we're just not talking to him then. Damn Tokura the Liege. You have no other options, Araiza. You abandon Footfall to Chorda and flee. Where are you going to sell your goods or restock your supplies? It'll just be a slow death for all of you, with no ammunition, no water, and no air. So quit the bargaining with fate and stick to the plan. Ryza, plan, more like suicide pact. You have no allies, no weapons, no nothing. Lidame and Ryza notice you, and the old pirate grins sarcastically. You're a runch trying to play with the big boys. Bakimo. We've taken on a rogue trader dynasty with only a handful of heavies and a couple of guns to your name. The way I see it, Your march to the gallows is more of a gallop. Tokara? Turning away from Ryza, Vladame's expression does not change, but an indistinct curse falls from his lips. Don't mind me, do carry on. What do we have here? A couple of hardened insurgents. Leash, Tokara, my greetings. Oh yeah, do carry on. You're hard to ignore, your ladyship. You have a habit of radically altering the state of affairs, whatever a situation you wade into. Ryza, greetings, your ladyship, and as for you, Bakamo, I've got nothing to add. Your plans are crap. Don't gamble on those kinds of odds. I'll leave you to think about your prospects. Maybe you'll realize that using my shuttle would be a better idea. Well, me and my shuttle are still here. Okay, can be all dogmatic. In the name of the law, every insurgent present is under arrest. I'd like to make a deal with the Casabelica. Go and look around. How's the situation faring? Look at Vadim. Yeah, how is the situation faring? It's turned to a kingdom of death. Executing protesters, cracking down on corrupt traitors, and suppressing dissent are all good, useful policies within reasonable limits. I've used them myself, in fact. However, with Lady Chorda, reasonable limits are a distant memory at this point. Fortunately, I'd been preparing for that turn of events ever since that hag tried to take footfall for the first time. He helped us then, giving me time to organize. I set up weapon caches, enlisted more fighters, and deleted my agent's data from the Conscientious network. Chorda seized power, which thought she'd won, but the station was still mine to an extent. My little army is waging war on the enforcers, slaughter patrols, wrestle back detainees, and punish those who collaborate with the enemy, or are close to someone who does. Vladame's ruthless smile is like a jagged steel trap. Insignia is conducting her reprisals, and I'm conducting mine. Everyone must remember that there are consequences for collaborating with the occupying force. Not exactly the best of situations. I see. The position of authority has not changed you. You remain the bandit you always were. But between Insignia and you, she has done the better job of imposing order. Barely. Actually, not even really. Should have bowed to Chorda. Well, that would have meant death. Yeah, see. Vadim smiles tersely. Old habits die hard, I'll admit. I was exactly yearning for the days of my youth, but to find myself in the line of fire again is invigorating. Your ladyship, I'm asking you for help, not just on behalf of a portion of the station population that isn't already scared, but on half of the Casabelica missions as well. My people and my organization assets are in a vulnerable position. Help us protect our interests, and we'll help you protect yours. Yeah, probably beneficial. Make a deal, look around. Yeah, look around first. Can we talk to Hieronymus? Yes, we can.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Hieronymus. The Emperor protects young von Valensis. What has brought you here? Perhaps you would like to confess. Repentance is the first step on the path of redemption. Really feels odd that he would let things get so bad. Why are you preaching here among the rebels? Also, I found the crypto vault with people inside, people who were murdered by your brethren. Hieronymus sighs heavily and is silent for a while. Then he replies in a hollow voice. It was done on my order. All my life I have been a confessor to lost souls. Now let me make my own confession to you. I seek no forgiveness or understanding. I only want to tell the truth. Aspis Bastal Chorda had imprisoned her heirs in those crypto vaults to stop them from challenging her authority. Incendia was among them. My fellow faithful chanced upon those ice crypts. Aspis's wicked designs horrified them. I thought if Saint Drusus had died a martyr's death to be resurrected in faith, perhaps another could follow in his footsteps. I chose Incendia, as full of worms as her infernal soul was, yet not rotted completely. As for the others, I put them to death. For thousands of years of suffering would have not been enough to cleanse the stench unwrought from their cursed souls. Right, no wonder she's a mess. I sabotaged Incendia's cryo vault, and she spent 3 years conscious, blind and helpless. My brother and sisters recited prayers over her prison to plant a seed of faith in her soul, in the soil that I had weeded. I had the truth from Incendia and became her mentor, setting her on a path of service to his will. And that was how Incendia, the offspring of a felonious heretic, became his vengeful hand, striking down enemies of the Imperium at the cost of the evil I had done. Yeah, but things are a bit of a mess now, aren't they? Yeah, raise a worthy daughter of the Emperor. Worthy daughter of the Emperor. I see no wrong in it. No, not really worthy. You have breached the law of the Imperium. I will see to it that justice is done. You are a fanatic who tortured and manipulated her for years. Shame that you did not kill Incendia too while you're at it. That would have saved me a lot of trouble. No, yeah, you're a fanatic who tortured and manipulated her for years. Is there really no other better option? And a liar and a murderer as well, if you are accusing me. Do not admit any of my crimes, for I will not deny them. My confession is over. I have bared my innermost self before you, and thus concealed therein, and your truth concealed therein. You are free to do with it as you please. Really, is that all we can do? Why are you preaching among the rebels? It's not rebels that I see fools and malefactors, whose weakness made them reject the laws of the Imperium, who are in need of repentance and instruction. Had I come here earlier, perhaps I would have been able to prevent this heretical insurrection. And what do you see, rogue trader? I see frightened people trying to save their lives. I see what you see. They must all burn. Pathetical man who revels in the suffering of others. Not interested in demoralizing. No, yeah, a whole bunch of frightened people. You're entirely right, but it is not their lives that they should be saving. It is their souls that are entirely in peril. Really, nothing else to that. Alright, crypto vaults. Yeah, just as done. Try that one. I'll be eager to receive my punishment. St. Drusus has taught us to partake of punishment with humility and gratitude. And my confession is over. Okay, so nothing we can do about that then. Alright, doesn't seem like there is much we do about Dargonus for now then. Alright, and with that, we have to end it there as it is time. So yeah, I got quite a bit distracted with those side areas. But still though, got plenty of good items and saw a lot of neat Easter eggs. So it's still worth going to, especially since, yeah, that whole smuggler's hideout was new content I hadn't seen before. So yeah, good amount of distractions that were fun to see. And we did get Jai's quest done, so there is that. But yeah, we'll be continuing this tomorrow, which, yeah, we'll be finishing up everything on the station, and then, yeah, seeing what the Inquisitor wants with us. Yeah, it should be more main questing unless the last few companion quests pop up. But regardless though, we are getting close to the end of chapter 4. Not a whole lot left to do. So yeah, continue this tomorrow as well as the day after. Wednesday we'll then be back to a biotic factor where we're continuing to explore the hydro plant. Probably do some resource gathering, but yeah, probably a whole lot of focus still on the hydro plant. Then Friday back to Hollow Knight Silk Song, where I think we just have, oh yeah, we have that whole area with those fire mobs to deal with that we opened up, and then one thing to collect for the main quest, and then we just will see what happens next with that one as well. But yeah, that's what's coming up. So with nothing else, thank you all for watching. Be sure to follow or subscribe to the channel depending on where you prefer watching, whether it be on Twitch or on YouTube, but for notifications when we're online. Otherwise, as always, my social media for updates and notifications. Twitter is at Emery_EE, IMRE_EE, Blue Sky at Emery-EE. More or less the same thing, just a difference between dash or underscore depending on where you prefer to go. Otherwise, if you don't use social media, I do try to stream every day about the same time between 12:30 a.m. to 5 a.m. US Central. Usually it can take 30 minutes. And regardless of those odd start and end times, towards the middle is a bit more reliable when I'm here. And as I said, I do try to stream every day. So, that being said, once again, thank you all for watching. Thank you to those who happen to stop by the stream live, as well as a thank you to those who made up watching the VOD. Hope you are all really entertained and that you have a good night, day or night, whichever happen to be, and that you stop by again next time. With that, thank you and goodbye.